Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro is sitting in a New York City jail cell after pleading not guilty to federal drug trafficking charges.
He told a judge he's innocent and still the constitutional president of Venezuela. This was Maduro and First Lady Celia Flores' first appearance since U.S. agents took them from their home on Saturday. Neither Maduro nor Flores are seeking bail. They're next due in court, scheduled March 17th. Meanwhile, tonight on Utah's home front, a rally against the military operation.
But the rally was more than just a protest. It was originally planned because of resolutions being voted on this week in Congress that would limit President Trump from launching hostilities against Venezuela without congressional approval. Organizers are calling on Utah senators to vote in favor of that. ABC4's Mackenzie Diaz is live with more after hearing from proponents and opponents here. Mackenzie, hello.
Hey guys, well, the rally, some say, has really taken on a new sense of urgency ever since what happened this weekend in Venezuela. And some organizers hope that lawmakers will support the War Powers Resolution that's set for a vote later this week.
I'm feeling like we're headed to World War III if we don't do something.
Monday afternoon, dozens gathered outside the federal office building in downtown Salt Lake City. Protesters want both of Utah's senators to support the bipartisan War Powers Resolution in the Senate, which would prohibit President Trump from launching more hostilities against Venezuela without state approval.
There is right now a privilege resolution in the United States Senate. It is bipartisan, and it is coming up for a vote probably Wednesday or Thursday this week. And that is to rein in presidential powers and to give the power of war back to Congress.
Protesters we spoke with weren't happy about the military operation that plucked Nicolas Maduro from his home and whisked him back to America to face a judge on narco-terrorism charges. The administration says the military operation was necessary to address drug trafficking and gang activity linked to Maduro's government.
What on earth are we doing invading another country without the act of Congress or the rationale that we need to defend our country? We don't have a reason that's legal to be able to be entering another country to take it over.
The Trump administration has talked about plans to work with U.S. oil companies on Venezuela's energy infrastructure, and some are concerned about this.
I am disgusted that we have entered into a new global conflict without approval of Congress. I think the Congress has abdicated their responsibility to provide a check on the White House. And we know that, I mean, Trump was very transparent, to his credit, that this is a conflict about oil, that he wants to take over Venezuela's oil reserves and oil industry.
Some, like George Galicia from Florida, support President Trump's move.
My dream, my entire motive of life from the last 15 years have been to see justice and democracy and freedom in my country. That's why I actually supported President Trump, because even though I know that things might not be necessarily easy for many people like with cases like mine, well, I knew that he was the one who had the right message and the right approach to the situation in Venezuela.
Again, the War Powers Resolution vote is expected for later this week. Reporting in Salt Lake City, Mackenzie Diaz, ABC4 News.